literally I've already filmed this video and then I went back and tried to edit it and realised it was all out of focus. So here we are again. So hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be talking about one of the most powerful manifesting techniques that I personally believe works really well. I've tried it myself. It's really quick and simple and easy to do, and that is scripting. So scripting is basically really useful for people who want to manifest but can't really focus on the visual aspect of it. So instead of having like a vision board, for instance, where they just see one image, they need to be more descriptive and write down the manifestations instead. I have a video coming up of all the different types of manifesting techniques. So this is just one of literally so many, and I didn't even cover them all in that video. So that is coming, so stay tuned for that. If you want to see that coming up, make sure you've got the little bell notification turned on and subscribe to my channel. I'm also going to be talking a bit about vibrations and frequency in this video as well, because nothing to do with manifesting will work unless you have a positive vibration and a high frequency, and they are linked together. It's quite difficult to explain, and I'm not going to go into much technical side of it. So if that is a video that you would like to see on how to higher your vibration and frequency in order to manifest the things you want in your future, then let me know in the comments below. So what is scripting? Basically, scripting is writing down what you are manifesting, but make sure you're doing it in present tense. So for example, let's say you wanted a dream car. Let's say your dream car is a blue Mini Cooper. Really random example. But if you wanted a blue Mini Cooper now, then you would write down the fact that you have it in the future, because technically your future self already does have that thing. I am a real big believer, with my hands on, sorry. I'm a real big believer in the fact that there is a future self living and a present self living and a past self living. If you don't believe in this stuff, manifestation might not be for you, but I do believe that. So my future self already in 5 years time, so future Tiana living in the future, already has everything that I'm manifesting now. So when you are scripting, you are essentially living in the future and are saying you're grateful for the things you already have, but there are things that you want to happen in your future life. Does that make sense? So for example, I would say, dear universe, I am so grateful for, and then I would say something that I'm grateful for that I have in my life already. So I would say, I am so grateful for this house I live in. And then I would go on to say I am grateful for, and then this is where the part where you are manifesting comes in. So you would say, I am so grateful for my blue Mini Cooper. I'm just going to use that as an example throughout this video. I am so grateful for my blue Mini Cooper, because that's the thing you are wanting now, but you're writing as if you already have it. And then you would write down how you are feeling now that you have this thing. So feelings are so important, like feelings and emotions when you're manifesting is honestly really key. So you need to go into vivid detail about how you are feeling now that you have this thing, and also be as descriptive as possible. Write down the shade of blue, how many seats it has, the smells, any smells. I saw this YouTuber talking about how she manifests, and she said that she literally goes as far as talking about the outfit she's wearing and the hairstyle she has, so that it's so vivid that she's being really descriptive in her manifesting techniques. So that is what I highly recommend doing. So really important to talk in present tense, really important to be as vivid and as descriptive as possible, and also focus on your emotions, on how you are feeling. A big thing that I need to say is you need to fully believe in what you are manifesting and believe in the whole process, because if you don't believe it and if you're doubting it at all, then the universe is going to be like, she don't deserve this, it's not going to happen. So you need to fully believe it. I was reading The Secret. If you haven't read The Secret, highly recommend. It's literally my holy grail book. So I was reading The Secret. There was a part in the book which said, when you go to a restaurant and you order a meal, you're not then waiting thinking, oh my god, when am I going to get this, or is it going to come, or you're worrying that it's not going to be delivered to you. You're expecting it because you've ordered it. And that is how she described manifesting. You are putting out to the universe what you want. You're basically cosmic ordering something. So you're ordering what you want for your future, and then you just sit back and wait. You sit back and wait for the universe, aka the waiter in this situation, to bring you what you have essentially ordered. So that is how you can wrap your head around manifesting, and the fact that if you don't think your waiter, the universe, is going to bring you what you've ordered, there's no point in manifesting because this is not going to work for you, and you need to fully be committed and just believe and just know it's going to happen. So I looked up online a bit more about scripting, so I'm going to read out some things that I found for you guys. It says scripting allows you to explore your dreams and desires in detail and to get super clear about what you want. Again, reinforcing that sense of being so clear. Say in your vision board, for example, you'd have a picture of a country house. Just a country house because you want to live in the country and you want to have a country house. With scripting, you can get so descriptive as if to say, I am so grateful to have this amazing big country house in Devon, for example. I love the beams outside of my house. I love the wooden beams in my house. I love the fact we have a nice big gravel driveway. I love the fact that we live in a gated community. So like, instead of just having one picture of a house in the country, you can write down exactly what you want to happen, because well, technically it already has happened in the future. You with me? Yeah, for people that need a bit more descriptive method of manifesting than just a vision board, then scripting is 100% for you. Scripting in detail allows you to access the thoughts, feelings and emotions that are fundamental to successful manifestation. Scripting allows you to build faith in the law of attraction since you look back at your scripts and see how much you have manifested. So I actually have done this before. So the key part to scripting then when you're manifesting is to write as if you are already living in the future. So if I was to do it now, I would write as if I'm Tiana in 5 years time, and everything that I've achieved in those 5 years, I'm writing as if I've already achieved them. Even though they haven't happened yet to myself personally, they've happened to present Tiana, and I'm writing as if I am future Tiana. You with me? So reinforcing the fact that it needs to be so detailed. When you're a little kid, do you remember you used to make up stories and you would go into like way too much detail and like just ramble on? That's really good when it comes to scripting. You want to, you know, get as detailed as you possibly can. And also, I know I'm using the word grateful a lot, but there are obviously other emotions like happy. You don't want to use negative emotions at all. If you use negative emotions, then it will, you know, portray a negative vibration, which is all to do with what I'm coming onto in a second, which is about like positive frequency and positive vibrations. You need to be positive when you're doing your scripting and the emotions that you're feeling. So yeah, keep that in mind. Don't use I don't know why you would use negative emotions anyway when you're talking about your future self, because you don't want to manifest bad things, do you? But keep that in mind. Always use positive and happy terminology. Also, this is going to sound weird, but avoid words like debt, because debt also has a bad connotation to it. So again, in The Secret, they were saying, oh, I'm so happy that I'm out of debt. But then debt is still a bad word. So instead of using that sentence, you would say, I am so happy that I can afford everything in life that I want and have more than I need. See how you spin that around? So instead of having, I am so happy I'm no longer in debt, because that is still a negative sentence in a way, you then turn it around. So you don't use the negative word, but you're implying that you have more money than you need, and then implying that therefore you can pay off your debt. And again, with gratitude, being grateful in your scripting is so key. On this site that I'm on here, it says gratitude is one of the most high vibrational feelings that you can embody. So including this will definitely raise the vibration of your script and bring you closer to your desires. Now, this is where I'm going to be talking about vibration and frequency, because this is where it gets a bit confusing. So bear with me. So everything in this entire universe is made up of energy. So that's a fact. The camera that I'm filming on, made up of energy. The phone that I'm holding, even though it's solid, it's made up of energy. So keep that in mind when I'm going to be talking about this next thing. So just because something's made up of energy doesn't mean that we can't manipulate the way that it's being transformed or the way that it's being portrayed, for example. So say you have an ice cube. No, let's say water. Let's go with water. So you have a glass of water. You can then manipulate the energy into a solid by making it into ice, and you can also manipulate that into a gas by turning it into steam by heating it up. So even though it's full of energy, you've just manipulated it and changed its frequency. So it's the same energy, but the end result has changed. And that is exactly the same sense with our bodies. So we can change the frequency that we're on and the energy that we're on by just manipulating it. So another example of this, for instance, is say you sit in your car and you turn the radio on, but the radio station isn't what you like, so then you change the frequency into something that you do like and that you are now happy listening to. So same thing, if you are on this frequency in life that you don't really like, you change your frequency. Just change your thought process, change how you're feeling, change how you're thinking, and then you'll change your frequency. And the more positive and higher frequency you have, the more likely, well, not more likely, but your manifestations will come true. So for example, if you're on a low level and low frequency and you're really upset all the time and have negative thoughts all the time, the universe will not give you what you want, they'll give you negativity back. The universe is basically a mirror of how you're thinking and feeling at the time. So if you are feeling low and down and you start off with a really bad day, say your tire blows out and you know, you have to pay loads of money, you're tired, you're thinking, oh, why is it always me? It's one thing after the other, this always happens, I've always gets bad luck. If you say that and put that out there into the world, then the world's like, yep, okay, she deserves bad luck. What should we do next to mess her up? What should we do next to annoy her? You know? So if that happens to you, I know it's really hard because obviously there are times when you do get upset, and that's completely fine and normal and natural, because we are all human at the end of the day, but just don't dwell on it and don't take that one bad instance as your life is awful, you know what I mean? Because there's so much positivity you can take away from things. So say if your car tire does blow out, obviously it's annoying and you might have to pay loads of money for it, but then you can always look on the positive side thinking, well, it could have been worse. I didn't get in a crash. I didn't hurt anybody. It could have cost more money. You have to think positively about a bad situation, and I know sometimes it's so hard to do that, but if you do that, then you are changing your frequency. You're going from a low frequency to a high frequency, being happier and positive, and then the universe is like, oh, do you know what? This is a positive person. She's putting positivity into the world. We're going to give her something back. Positivity attracts positivity, such as like attracts like. I got a simple definition for you of like what it means with your vibrations and manifestation and stuff. And it says, in order to manifest, we have to get into the higher vibration that is aligned with the desire we are trying to move towards. Every time we engage in low vibrational activities, we're lowering our vibration and inevitably hindering our chances of bringing our dreams and desires into reality. So like I just mentioned, if you are on a low frequency and a low mood, what you are manifesting ain't gonna happen, honey. You need to up your energy, up your positivity, and if you're on this level, then the universe will be on this level with you. So it also says that because the law of attraction states that like attracts like when it comes to energy, raising our vibrations means that we begin to attract things that are also on a higher vibration. So for instance, if you're on a low vibration and a low frequency, but you're worrying about money, say you feel like you never have enough money, then if you're on that vibration level, then the universe is like, oh well, she doesn't have money. If she says she doesn't have money, she's not getting money. But if you're on a high vibration, for example, and you think, oh, do you know what? I have more money than I need. If you think that, the universe is going to be like, do you know what? Yeah, let's give her more money than she needs. It's like, it's such a mind thing. And a lot of people I know don't believe in it. And they do say that it's all to do with like the mind, it's the placebo effect. But honestly, I do really think that it is true. I've personally done it as well. I've got personal experiences. I'm thinking about doing a video on some of the things that I've manifested that have come true for me. So if you want that video, do comment below. And another video that I have coming up is I will do how you can raise your vibrations, and a whole video separate to that, because that is just a whole different minefield. And if I was to include it in this video, it would be way too long. But essentially, going back to scripting, it is writing down in vivid detail everything that you want to manifest in present tense. The things to remember: be grateful, like show so much gratitude. Do it in present tense as if you've already got the thing you're manifesting. Be detailed as possible, like literally right down to the nitty-gritty, any single detail. Talk about how you are feeling and your thoughts and emotions now that you have this thing that you are manifesting. Those are the four main things. Were they four? I can't remember. But those are the main things that you need to remember when you are scripting. Actually, where's my notebook? I've already scripted for something before, which is like a long-term thing. But I'm going to be more time specific and do it for short term. So let's do some scripting. So I have just scripted something that I'm manifesting, but what I will do is I will do a part 2 to this video for when it comes true, because my future self has this already, keep that in mind. So what I will do is I will cut that bit out that I just filmed, and I'll include it at the beginning of the video for when my manifestation comes true, because scripting works. I'm telling you, it's so powerful, it works. Just give it a try. If you don't believe in it, you know, what is the harm? Just do it, but you need to just believe in the thing that you're scripting. If you don't believe in the whole process, it won't work, just give it a try. Be open-minded. What's the worst that can happen? You get what you want in life? Wow, that sounds really bad, you know? So just honestly, give it a try. If you do believe in manifestation, do let me know. Oh, I just hit my wire. If you do believe in it, let me know. If you've ever done it before, what's come true for you, let's have a little conversation in the comments below. So that was it for today's video, guys. So annoying that I had to film this again. I had so much content in the first video that I don't know if I've missed out on, which is so annoying. But anyway, positive vibrations. I'm not letting it get to me. I'm being positive. That was it for today's video, guys. Really hope you enjoyed it and how my channel is moving at the moment in this more spiritual direction. If you want to see any more videos from me specifically, let me know in the comments below. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all my socials down below if you want to get in contact or just have a conversation. I love to chat if you haven't noticed. And I will see you guys soon for a brand new video. Bye.